Good evening, messenger. You convinced us that you were the last messenger.
Oh, what a great segue to this video.
How many other bastard children do you have?
15 to be exact. 15 to be exact. And let me give y'all a good thumbnail, man. That's fine. How about, look at the beautiful Brianna Michelle Redman. Click the link below. The award-winning film, 9 Wives. From the mud, y'all. You know, from the barbershop. Officially from the barbershop. We did this, and yeah, man, let's talk about this. I click the link below. 9 Wives, the award-winning film. Moving forward, we're in 5 film. Dude, we're in 5 film festivals the first month the film is out, dog. That's incredible. That's incredible. And we're in 1 Oscar qualifying film festival, the Peachtree, which is one of the largest Black film festivals here in America. I would say top 2 or 3, and we're in it, and we're a finalist in that film festival. So it speaks to the cinematography in this project is astounding. You understand what I'm saying? As you guys see the cross is literally an actor in this film, or an actress in this film, because it speaks, if you know about religion and Nation of Islam and Christianity, then you'll fully understand why she has a cross on. But anyways, man, let's digress into this. Deontay Wilder. I didn't get a chance to watch the full interview, but I literally stopped where they changed subjects from when he says from being a great father, you're literally a great father. I mean, a great father, from being a great father to a great fighter. And I had to stop there, and I had to do something, and I'll watch the second half of the video. But I'm going to say this. That was a great first question by the interviewer. That was a great first question. How's your daughter? And Deontay Wilder says she's 16. And Deontay Wilder doesn't give one sentence answers. He goes, and he was glowing when he was speaking about his family, and I can genuinely appreciate that, because you are going through the same thing and raising our kids. And it's a beautiful thing when a father can speak about just being a masculine man with his kids. He said 8 or 9. I think he said 8 kids. I think he said he had 8 kids, and it's funny because I think I want to have more kids now. And I have 2. And it's a slim chance, man. I don't know. But maybe I adopt, but I don't want to change the energy in the house. It's so many different conversations I have with myself. But enough about me. I love the conversation about fatherhood, man, and how he learned how to cook. He cooked for Malik Scott. I want to know what that meal was, dog. I ain't gonna even lie. He didn't elaborate, but I want to know what that meal was, dog. I want to know, did he use sausages or hot dogs for that top ramen? You know what I mean? No, but on the real, man, how he learned how to cook from his father. Mine is the other way around. I didn't have a father. I had a mother. And it's just an extraordinary tale, man. I can relate so much to that story, man, about the sacrifices of a parent. And congratulations to Deontay Wilder. He said he bought his mom and bought his dad some toys. I remember when I bought my mom a car. It was a pretty dope moment, and yeah, man. So Deontay Wilder, I genuinely salute you as it pertains to that, man, just glowing and speaking about fatherhood. And he also talked about how this is camp violence. Oh my God. I love it. I love it. I love it, man. He got me hyped for the fight, man. He got me hyped, dog. I'm on this hype train, dog. I can't wait till October 9th, man. And I know there's some speculation, shout out to Kyle, man, the boxing section. Go subscribe to Kyle in the boxing section. He has his reservations about, or concerns about, Tyson Fury making it to October 9th. And I would say I do as well. but I think the money is going to force him in. He won't be able to fight again. Bob Arum will squeeze the living daylights out of him if he doesn't get in that ring October 9th. And I can't wait till October 9th, man. I have no doubt Deontay Wilder's going to win this fight, man. And I know we talk about wins and losses. I want to speak to Deontay Wilder's preparation for this fight. He talked about it in the interview about Malik Scott being his head trainer and giving him the opportunity, which is an extraordinary opportunity. Imagine Michael Jordan saying, you know what? I know you've never done anything before on this level. I'm going to hire you. Kobe Bryant saying that. What other sport? Serena Williams. Leonardo, was it Messi? Ronaldo Messi? I don't know his name. I only seen it on the bottom line. But you got Messi. You have LeBron James. What other sport did I miss? Tom Brady. Who's the best defensive player? Aaron Donald. You know, and I'm just gonna say, isn't it funny? 70% of the people, 80% of the people I named were black, and I mentioned 3 or 4 different sports. Better reclaim your power, black people. And I love that relationship between Malik Scott. Hopefully we can get Malik Scott in the barbershop sometime soon. But I like the dynamic, and I'll be the first to admit I stalk Malik Scott's IG stories. Like as soon as he posts, like I'll be like on it. Y'all should see my head right now. I'm like clicking it, man. I be stalking his stories. Like when there are 2 people that I absolutely love their stories. Malik Scott and Andre Berto. I love Andre Berto's stories. Love them, man. It's inspiring. I love the fact that he's rich and wealthy and he's still pursuing. He's still digging. He's still in the trenches. And I know his trenches are a little bit different when you're wealthy, but you still gotta compete against yourself every day. And from a business perspective, I love it. And I love how he protects his mother. I love how he cracks jokes on his brother, but that's a symptom of absolute love for his brother. I absolutely adore it. And Malik Scott, I love the fact that he's an individual, man. You know what I mean? I love the fact that he's himself, and I literally stalked those 2 guys' Instagram stories, like in an instant, no lie. And but camp violence. I was gonna talk about Deontay Wilder's preparation. You got to give a man credit for going all in. You understand what I'm saying? You really got to give a man credit for going all in. I think it's just amazing that this man said, you know what? I lost. I'm going to make adjustments. I'm going to fix some things. And I'm going to train like I'm about to fight Jesus, the heavyweight version of Jesus Christ. And it looks like he's leaving no stone unturned. I anticipate a win by Deontay Wilder, but before 8:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, October 9th, you should be in admiration. You should be telling your kids a story about the preparation of Deontay Wilder for this fight. You should be in admiration of Manny Pacquiao's preparation for his Ugas fight. I just think the preparation that Manny Pacquiao showed and exuded, and being such a humanitarian in the COVID era, I wouldn't suggest it now, but I absolutely love Ellie's coverage of Manny Pacquiao. I loved it. I loved Earl Spence preparation. I loved how they looked in they face off when they had the press conference out here in Los Angeles. You could really see that Earl Spence was taking this fight seriously. And I feel really bad for the young man. And I just hope that his mental state is solid. And I would, if I was you, if you have moments, I would literally pray for Earl, because he's a strong, silent man. You know what I mean? So we'll never really know what he's going through. Only him and his circle of friends, and maybe Derek James and his parents. So if you have a moment, pray for people like him, man. Because you never know what they're really, really going through. And I don't know, and I follow Earl Spence everything on Instagram. So But yeah, take the time and do that. But as I digress back into what I camp violence. Whew, coming down the last 30 days, man, they should do episode 1 through 5, camp violence. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and do an epilogue the last October 3rd, 4th, before you guys get on your private jet, private jet to Vegas. Can't last at the epilogue of camp violence. Oh man, you should do a weekly episode of camp violence, dog. That is must see TV. Deontay Wilder is doing 1 million views per post on Instagram. Everyone's interested in this fight, dog. You understand what I'm saying? So, and then the repost. So he's probably doing close to 2 million, 3 million views per post, because you got to take into mind every YouTube channel reposts it, every Instagram guy reposted. You repost it on Twitter. Whew, he's doing millions upon millions of views, man. And so with that being said, I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait in my best Deontay Wilder voice. So I'm hyped. It's a great card. Shout out to Al Heyman and Bob Arum. I thought they did a good job. It's going to be a lot of knockdowns on this card. I can anticipate it. A lot of knockdowns. It's a heavyweight card. I don't think I'm going to the fight. Matter of fact, I know I'm not going to the fight. I'm going to be with friends, and I may do something that's a little bit different. I'm not going. I don't know yet, but I'll be at my friend's house watching the fight, and I want everyone to go purchase it. Like I told you guys, and this is the last time I'm going to say this, because I don't want to impact people's personalities as it pertains to this fight. But I'm going to buy a Deontay Wilder merchandise. Matter of fact, I should do it. I don't have my wallet in here, but I would have did it right now live for this video. But I think it's just important that you can open it, buddy. I see your hand. What am I, 12 minutes in this video, man? I can't go 15 minutes in this house without they finding me. And they always know I'm in here, man. Speaking of fatherhood as it pertains to this video. But I'm gonna buy a hoodie. He sold out of the red one. That's the one I wanted, dog. He's flipping sold out. And it's $61. And the other one I'm gonna get is probably $59. So I'm gonna support him that way, because he gets 100% of those proceeds and he deserves it. And that's how I'm going to pay for the pay-per-view. And I'm not going to mention it no more moving forward. I'm just going to, if you ask me the question, I'm just going to lie. I'm just going to tell you, I'm just going to lie and say I'm supporting the fight, because I don't want to negatively impact the fight. But yeah, man, I can't wait, man. I think he deserves this, man. He deserves this. I think his preparation deserves this. I think we need to get men like Tyson Fury as contenders. The only way Tyson Fury is going to be hungry and committed is if he's a contender. We just need to get rid of men like him who lie and cheat and steal, like Oscar Valdez. But, so congratulations, Deontay Wilder. I can't wait. I'm going to watch the second half of this video. You know what I mean? I'm about to go run. I got to be somewhere by 4. It's 3:30, so I got to get out of here. But congratulations. And then another thing I want to say too, because it totally runs into why I did this. One of the reasons why I did this film about fatherhood. And we go back and forth in the shop about not necessarily about fatherhood. We talk about how are we fathers, and how we got to be committed to being a fatherhood. And it never made sense to me how someone can have 15, what's the exact term? 15 illegitimate kids and not be in their lives by the child's own admission, and he could be the messenger of Allah. I think God will want you to be a father to your kids. I think Allah would want you to be a father to your kids. Just thinking. I'm just saying, so 9 Wives talks about that deeply and sternly and firmly. It's an incredible film. And we going all the way to the top with this, man. And my next film, February 1st, is even better. The cinematography in that is going to be, whew, it's going to be astounding, man. Everything I do from this point forth in terms of film, It's gonna be the best ever. I'm going down in history as one of the best film directors in history. You know what I mean? Because it ain't gonna be no Hollywood shit in my films. You know what I mean? It ain't gonna be no filibustering and wasted scenes. We gonna keep your attention for however long the film is. And this short film that we did is flipping sensational. Shout out to the beautiful Brianna Michelle Redman and everyone else that was on the scene in the gangster lean. Anyways, man, so I guess if Elijah Muhammad fits your boat, I don't know how you can be a pillar in the black community when you rape 15-year-old kids, women, excuse me. I don't get it. When isn't that 61-year-old man and a 15-year-old girl having a baby where they do that at? Anyways, man, click the link below. 9 Wives, extraordinary film. The cinematography is incredible. Look at the cinematography. This cinematography is so good. You know exactly where she's at. You ain't got to guess. You ain't got to do nothing. You know exactly where she's at. Right? Exactly. That's how good the cinematography is. You know. So, anyways, barbershop conversations. Feel free, hit the subscribe button and click the link. Go to bombsquad.com. Go get you some Deontay Wilder's merchandise. And that little bit you have left over, that $5.19, click the link below and buy the movie. Barbershop Conversations. I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.